Fran, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hola, Jorge.
Hola!
Hola, hola, hola.
How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Not bad. Thank you very much. This week's program is because July the 4th is very close. And believe it or not, guys out there, there is a lot of Spanish influences in the liberation of what today is your country. So stay where you are, buckle up. We will be back in a second.
So, welcome everybody to this new episode of Spanish Loops. This is Francisco from Traveling Steps, and on the other side, we have Jorge from travelingwithjorge.com.
Hola!
Hola, everybody. And yes, Jorge, you said that it's almost 4th of July and it is time to celebrate the American independence. And
Yeah.
when we talk about American independence with any American, we always talk about Lafayette and the influence of France. And many times we forget how important the role of Spain was during the American liberation from the Brits.
Hmm.
And Spain helped a lot for that. And we didn't do it for charity, okay? It was convenient for us as well. So,
Really?
yes, it was very important for us that
It was
America
any
was.
kind behind that? Was any kind of economical or political interests or anything like that?
Well, okay, so let's come to Spain. Okay, let's come to Spain. And we're talking the Liberation War, it is from 1975 until, no, 19, sorry, 1775,
Yeah, I was a little
17,
bit,
I'm like, did I
what?
say 19?
say,
1783. Okay, I'm like, no,
say it again, please. Say it again.
1775, 1783. There we
Correct.
go.
Right. Yeah.
And what's going on in Spain? In Spain, we have the monarchy that we have are the Bourbons.
Hold on a second. So
Yeah,
you are now entering, or what was happening in Spain in that period of time?
there we go. So
Okay, perfect. Good. Yeah.
to
Thank you.
understand why we help America. So
Okay. Right.
in Spain, we do have the Bourbons here. The Bourbons is a French dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
In Spain, we have one of the most beloved kings in Spain, which is Charles III, Carlos III. Especially you people in Madrid adore him. He was called the best mayor of town. He loves the city. The thing is that
Yeah.
we are in the 1700s. Spain is not anymore a big empire. Our allies are the French. It's a Bourbon dynasty. The Bourbons come from France. So our allies in this moment are the French. And we are just coming from the 7-Year War against the Brits. From 1756 until 1763, we have this war against the Brits that we don't do very well. And the Spanish little empire that is coming down, 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 it gets a little bit weaker. The Brits are growing. They have the United States, the
Yeah.
13 colonies. They want to make it big. And what we want is for them not to work very well.
Okay,
Okay.
Francisco. I totally understood what you said, but I find there a contradiction. You're saying that the British were becoming bigger
Hmm.
and the Spanish Empire was weakened.
Hmm.
That time was getting smaller and smaller with all these countries getting their own independence, etc., etc., etc. So, would you please clarify to me what what was done from Spain to help what today is the United States of America?
So, okay. So what did we do? Uh, we need to center the work of Spain
Yeah.
in two areas. One, what we're doing in Spain and
Mhm.
what we're doing in America. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, uh, Spain does not declare war against America
Hmm.
until 1779. Okay. The war starts 75 until
Against
17.
America, war against
No, no,
America.
against the Brits. Sorry.
Ah.
Against the Brits.
Oh.
Sorry, I made a
Okay.
mistake there. So
Yeah.
Spain, at the first stages, we remain neutral.
Neutral.
And I mean neutral between codes. He is like, because here in Spain, Charles III changes several things. He is an amazing diplomat, and he knows that we cannot confront directly the Brits. We're just coming from a war. It was not good. What do we do? The first thing he does is he is going to change some laws in the city of Burgos.
Hmm.
Burgos, from Isabella and Ferdinand from the 1500s, has been the center of wool production in Spain.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All the wool that was used in Spain
Yeah.
was in Burgos, and they have quotas. You can produce this much wool, you cannot produce this much other wool.
Hmm.
What did he do? You know, let's change the quotas. Now you can produce more wool. We can produce coats that we can ship to America.
Oh,
Many of the coats, most of the coats that the revolutionaries they use, they are coming from Spain.
yeah.
That is one of the things he does. The second thing, there is a port all the way in the Basque Country. It's called Getaria.
Oh,
Getaria
beautiful place.
is a beautiful little town.
Yeah.
It's a cute little fisherman's town.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to excuse my throat today. Doesn't want to work.
No worries.
So, what's the deal? This little port, they are huge. Back then, 1700s, in cod fishing. There's so much cod coming into here that we pay a lot of taxes to the central government in Madrid.
Yeah.
And the king says, well, he changes the rules in there and he says, how much money do you guys pay me? Obviously, they didn't have euros, but let's put in euros. Let's say we're paying you 10 million euros a year. Okay. What about if you pay me 10 million euros a year and you can bring in as much cod as you want? I will not care if you bring 3,000 million tons more. And the boss said, okay, we'll pay you that and you leave us alone. You cannot control how much cod comes in.
Yeah.
That seems like something, okay, fine, economically fine for the Basque, okay for the king. But the king is very clever. Now, when he signs this, what he's signing, I cannot control what comes in, and also I cannot control what comes out of the port of Getaria.
Yeah.
Meaning, you can ship wherever you want, whatever you want. Meaning, go ship to the United States, all the wool, everything. Okay. Besides that, all the way in the north of Spain, we have a lot of iron. And we
True.
have a lot of weapon factories all the way in the north of Spain. So all the way in the north of Spain, we start producing weapons, take them to Getaria, the clothes from Burgos, take them to Getaria, ship them to the United States.
Something is coming to my mind now, Francisco. We have a chapter dedicated to Bernardo de Galvez. That's there is a town in the United States, Galveston, which is named after him. But is I think I'm not mistaken, but please correct me if you have to. There is another name around that area, which is it just gone off my head. Luis de Unzuaga.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
you have to think that the king of Spain, this is before we declare war against the Brits. This is just, hey, it just happens. I don't know what's going on here. It's like, I'm stupid. I'm just a damn Bourbon king. You ship there and you leave us alone. Okay. You don't invade Spain, Brits. So all of these goods start going into the Americas. Okay. Start going to the United States. And we have Luis de Unzaga. Luis de Unzaga, he's the governor of the Spanish Louisiana. What today is Louisiana.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, that's why I was familiar. Right.
He is there. And by the way, he was from Malaga, from your hometown, my friend. It had to be from your hometown.
What can I say?
Like, of course. So Luis Gonzaga, what he is going to do, he is going to start controlling the border. And he realizes that he's the one who says the best motor route to deliver goods to all the Americans, it is through the Mississippi River.
Mhm.
Whoever controls the Mississippi River is going to deliver goods up all the way to the north of the United States. So this Luis Gonzaga, he is the one that goes into it.
Mhm.
He starts taking control of it. He is a great diplomat. And in many of these letters he sends to the generals of the revolutionaries, the people, he is the first person who sends letters to the General of the United States of America.
Whoa.
He is the person who gave the name to the United States of America, Luis de Unzaga. Did you know that one?
No,
So
I didn't know that fact.
he was the first one who started sending to all the generals, hey, I'm sending you this. And he addressed it to the General of the United States of America, the General, whatever, of the United States of America. So he
Whoa.
was the first person giving that. So he is the one who controlled. Then is when Bernardo de Galvez came into town. Okay. He
Yeah.
comes in, he is the one that takes care of all of that coast of the Caribbean. Okay. Say,
Mhm.
this is going to be controlled by Spain. All the boats coming from Spain, they can start coming in, and I'm going to be the one who controls the head, the river mouth of the Mississippi River, and I can start sending all the goods up, 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 up.
Am I mistaken if in those days that part of what today is United States of America was part of it was the Vice Kingdom of Mexico?
It was the Vice Kingdom of Mexico. It's a moment where the borders change
We're
continuously.
moving. Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
so they are governors of the Spanish Louisiana.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
that's
so
right. Yeah, the Spanish Louisiana. That's right.
it's a moment then. So now Bernardo de Galvez, Luis Gonzaga lets him go. Okay, Bernardo de Galvez is the one that is going to take positions. He's going to be the hero of Pensacola. He's going to take Florida. He's going to take all of that area. Okay, so all the goods can come and can be delivered. Okay, Spain also, what we do, just think geographically where we
Mhm.
have Spain and we have the British Islands.
Yeah.
The British Islands are right on top of us.
Mm-hmm.
We're shipping to the west. The Brits are shipping to the west.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it was accidents. A lot of the boats that started the route from the UK to the Americas never made it. Spain didn't do it.
I'm finding a little ironic tone in
Yeah,
your
I mean,
sentences.
what Spain needed to do is weaken the British Empire on the other side. So Spain, without making it public, okay, without saying we're going into war, we sank many of the boats going to help the British army in the what today is the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So we sank many of those boats in here before they made it over there. We allowed a corridor of very fast boats. Our sailors, they were very, very good sailors.
Yeah.
So all of these guns, weapons, all of these supplies, they were sent like nonstop, nonstop, nonstop. And then you have the logistics of Luis Gonzaga and Bernardo de Galvez saying, now let's distribute it. So Spain did really not send much people because we couldn't. We were coming from the war, okay, the 7-year war against the Brits. So really, we did not send a lot of soldiers. We
Mm-hmm.
sent a lot of logistics.
So it was more strategic than
Yes,
forces.
we
Okay.
sent a lot of money because there was a lot of gunpowders, a lot of coats, a lot of blankets, a lot of tents, all of that that you need. It was a lot of it. It was sent from Spain, but
Mm-hmm.
yet again, not because we are the best people in the world. Okay,
Right. Okay.
we just want to weaken and have the Brits in trouble so they would not invade us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And to top of that, we are signing alliances in 1979 with the French kingdom. Okay. In 1979 is when we, Spain, say we support our cousins, okay, the Bourbons.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's when then everything starts flourishing up and the United States is created. So Spain took a lot of risk into it. I think it was done very well. First, diplomacy, being very quiet. Our king, Charles III, he didn't do it up front. Okay, he did it
Hmm.
behind the scenes, letting the port and giving different quotas to Burgos to produce more wool
Yeah.
and put all of this Spanish industry to send to America. So it was an amazing moment.
Do you have any personal conclusion about the result of everything of all these that you have just said?
Well, one of the things that the black legend of Spain,
Yeah.
eh, the Brits, they have always give us a bad name. We are always the bad people of the world, and it's the Spanish flu. It was not Spanish. The Spanish Inquisition. It was the one that came last. Spanish history. I mean, the world history has been written by the Brits, and the Brits will never
Well,
say
part of it, not
part of it, most
all
of
of
it,
it.
most of
Yeah.
it. But this time history. The
Yeah.
thing is that the Brits will never accept that Spain had such a key role into the losing their colonies in what today is America. So it's a pity that we, especially here in Spain, we don't study that much the American Spanish connection
True.
uh,
Yeah, it's a
in
shame.
this history because it's a beautiful, beautiful thing that helped the United States to become what
Hmm.
it is today. So, so proud of our little heroes that we don't talk about them here in Spain, but
Yeah, that's
they're
true.
very
And
important.
it's a fascinating part of Spanish history. I mean, it's not only um, that period, I mean, the entire existence of this portion of land, like anywhere else in the world, okay? Everybody has their own portion of history, but we are feeling I mean, in our bloodstream is the Iberian part and from the very beginning. But there are certain periods of history that they have so many. I compare them with a puzzle,
Mhm.
okay, that you're making a part of a puzzle here, part of a puzzle there, and you don't really know what it is. And then suddenly you find a piece that clicks and joins
Yeah,
absolutely everything. And it's like, boom, mind blowing, like saying, how come that just that tiny moment in history could solve or cause or create some
create. Yeah.
things that is world relevant, you know. But anyway, that's is what you say. It is a shame that those things are not
We're not
taught in schools
taught here in
in
Spain.
both sides. In both
Yeah,
sides,
yeah.
considering that the United States of America is a country that is being always made out of immigrants. Let's not forget that.
Well, that's a hot potato right now
Well, but
in
it is
American
the
politics.
reality. It
It
is the
is, it is,
reality.
it is what it
It is
is.
a hot potato right now, but it is the reality. It's a country that's been made out of immigrants
Yeah.
all the time. Okay. And Francisco, what else do you have to say about that? That
Well,
was
just to
fascinating.
wish a great 4th of July to all of our American listeners.
Yeah.
And hey, if you have a toast this year, have a tiny little one for the Spanish support into the liberation of the United States. So, hey, hopefully you have enjoyed this little chapter of history that we wanted to share with all of you. So,
And as usual, and you're gonna say, "Oh, these two are so heavy," reminding us all this. But hey, guys, thumbs up, please. It's still is for free and helps a lot. And we only have to say thank you for being there every single week. And in a very famous movie, I'm not going to promote the movie, and as we have said before in many chapters, thank you very much. And if I don't see you later, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. But I will see you next week, Francisco.
hopefully we'll see each other. American friends, happy 4th of July, and we'll see you next week. Adios, amigos.
Bye, chicos.
And as usual, we want to thank all our listeners for being there every week, letting us sharing our talks. Follow us in Spanish Loops in Facebook, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or your favorite platform.
And in Instagram, you can find us as the Spanish Loops Podcast, no spaces altogether. If you want to find us the quickest way, just Google Spanish Loops Podcast and you will find us. Hasta la vista, amigos.
See you next week.